What's going on, everybody? Mahai back there with another video, and today I've got a Town Hall 13 attack strategy for you guys. This one I've been messing around with a little bit. It's actually surprisingly strong. It's pretty much just built off of a dragon attack strategy, but instead of dragons, we're going to be bringing super minions, and it works surprisingly well. For me in the clan castle, I'm bringing 2 Yetis and 1 balloon. You could just bring Yetis if you want, bring just balloons if you want. I kind of just like having the mix of both because the Yetis can get value taking out defenses, stuff like that. And then the balloons can get some defenses as well as triggering air traps. Just helps keep your super minions alive if you get all them traps triggered in the middle of the base. So for equipments, I'm running the double books on the Warden. You could use the Rage Vial instead of the Healing Tome if you want to. On the Royal Champion, I'm using Electro Boots and a Rocket Spear. Not completely necessary. You just use what you have on that if you want. I do like that combo though. And then on the Minion Prince, I'm just using the default equipments. You can use whatever you want on the Minion Prince as well. Then on the Queen, I'm using the Healer Puppet and the Giant Arrow. I really like the Giant Arrow, but you don't need the Healer Puppet. You technically don't need the Giant Arrow either. It's not completely mandatory, but I do like it. It is nice. It does help out. So we're going to hop into a friendly challenge first to show you guys how this works. All right, so it's going to be a very simple setup. We're just going to decide where we want to come in from here. You're going to start off with your Queen and shoot her Giant Arrow. So on this base, I'm probably going to drop her right here, and I'll shoot the Giant Arrow like this and get the Air Sweeper on that side. And then on this other side, I'm going to drop the Royal Champion. I'm going to use her Rocket Spear right away, and she'll start taking out some of these buildings over here. So I think pretty much that whole compartment should be gone from the Royal Champion. And then what else will she get? She'll probably get this trash here as well, just because she has the Electro Boot aura. Then the Queen will set the funnel on the other side, and that leaves us a nice path right down the middle. Obviously, we're going to drop in our super minions first. I like to drop them first because obviously they have that ranged attack. So they're out of range for a couple seconds. So I like to drop them a couple seconds before, and then I drop the balloons in after them. Because with that ranged attack, they shoot a really far range first. And then obviously once the ranged attack runs out, they start moving closer to the defenses. So you drop them first. They'll shoot their ranged attack. Then your balloons will surge forward as that runs out. And then your balloons will start tanking. Then obviously you're just going to drop in your Warden and your Minion Prince with that. Hit an early Warden ability, relatively early. It doesn't have to be crazy early, but then we're obviously going to send the Blimp. And the Blimp's going to fly straight towards the Town Hall. And we want to get to the Town Hall if possible, but if not, we could drop it in this compartment as well. Then once that drops, you're just going to quad clone and rage. Or no, triple clone. We only have 3 clones at Town Hall 13. So you're going to triple clone and rage. You also have 2 free spells you can use. Or if you wanted to, you could bring a free spell and bring a poison just to help deal with clan castle troops. So we're going to get rid of the drawing. Then we're going to get into this attack here. Hopefully I don't mess this up. So we're going to start, like I said, we're going to shoot our Giant Arrow from over here. And we missed the Air Sweepers, but honestly, not that big of a deal. We'll use our Royal Champion with the Rocket Spear over here. She'll get the air defense on that side. Now we have a nice funnel. So like I said, we're going to get the super minions down first, because they will use that range attack, and then we'll get our balloons in. Then you're going to wait even a couple more seconds to let them surge in a little bit farther before you drop your Blimp. I'm going to drop the Blimp now. For some reason, our Minion Prince already went down. How did my Minion Prince get targeted with that many troops there? I have no idea, but that's really annoying. We're going to double freeze these sweepers so we don't have to deal with them. We should be able to get pretty close to the Town Hall here. Okay, we unfortunately catch the Tornado Trap, but that's fine. We'll triple clone and we'll rage. The Town Hall should go down. We have our super minions doing a really good job over here. We have lots of balloons going around. Should be pulling all those traps. Hopefully our Yetis can get the Town Hall. Not sure what they're even targeting. They're just hitting a random wall. Town Hall's really close to going down. Goes down to our Yeti Mites. As you see, we have a big pack of super minions over here. Our Queen's over here with the healers from the Healer Puppet. So yeah, there's nothing left that can stop us. That single Inferno gets absolutely overwhelmed by the super minions. But I can't believe that. How did our Minion Prince get targeted when I have 12 balloons and 20 super minions in the pack? Somehow out of everything, my Minion Prince gets targeted and goes down. I haven't had that happen. That was a first, so I guess keep that in mind. Maybe delay your Minion Prince a little bit longer. That was really weird. Just really unfortunate for me. All right, we're at 90%. We still have, geez, I don't even know, probably close to 10 super minions still alive. We still have balloons that are alive. We have our Wardens full health. Our Queen's still full health with her healers. So like I said, a dominant attack. We're going to cruise through the rest of this. Absolutely no problem. Just cleaning up trash at this point. I wish I could speed this up, but obviously it's a live attack, so we can't do that. We're just going to have to sit here and watch as this stuff tears through the base. But yeah, it's really fun. Obviously, It's built off the dragon attack, like I said. Dragons are probably stronger. Actually, I'm not probably. The dragons are definitely stronger, but I like using different things. I don't like just spamming dragons in, so that's why I like the super minions. These are very strong as well. You just have to use them a tiny bit differently. So we're going to go hop into some multiplayer attacks now. Alright, so we got a base here. It's a pretty solid Town Hall 13. We shoot our giant arrow. We get the air defense on that side. Then we'll use the rocket spear up here at the top. She should get that next air defense. So we don't have any air defenses to worry about on our entry now. We spread out our super minions and let them use a couple of their range shots first. Then we get the balloons in. Then we get the blimp. Did I even drop my minion prince? Where's my minion prince? Okay, my minion prince isn't there. I thought I forgot to drop him for a second. But we do get the blimp to the town hall, which is really nice. We'll be able to take out the eagle and the town hall in that compartment. Get good value. We might even be able to get that multi-inferno there. That would be really clutch if my Yeti mites could jump over the wall and take out that multi-inferno. They are targeting it, so this could be close. I think it is actually going to go down because we still have 3 Yetis over there. 2 of them are actually targeting the Inferno, and it does go down, which is really clutch. We just have 2 air defenses now on the backside of the base, but even if they were to pick off the rest of my troops, which they're not because my mini prince is going to get this, we would have our queen with healers, which are going to pick off the rest of the base regardless. So obviously the air defenses wouldn't have done anything. We have a big pack of super minions down here with the queen. We have a big pack of super minions up here with the warden. We're just collapsing now on the backside of this base, absolutely decimating it. This was a really fast 3-star. I think this was around 1 minute. I'm not sure exactly what the time was. I forgot to look at the beginning, but it is a very fast attack strategy if you do execute it well, obviously. Look at this. So many super minions. We've already only got 2 buildings left. Queen full health. And that's why I like the healer puppet on the queen, because she can stay alive for the whole attack. Even if your super minions do go down, usually the queen can finish off the base. We're going to go hop into another replay now. Alright, into our next attack. This isn't as highly leveled of a base, obviously. We shoot our giant arrow. We were aiming for this air sweeper here, but we did unfortunately miss. But luckily we do have the 2 freeze spells with this army, so we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. That's why I do have the freeze spells. It just really helps with air sweepers if you don't get them with your queen's giant arrow. We use our rocket spear from the royal champion over here on this side. Hopefully she surges forward and gets the air defense, which she will. We hit our eternal tome. Our blimp should make it to the town hall, no problem. We're going to freeze up that air sweeper. And of course we hit the tornado trap, but we're going to triple clone, drop our rage. This compartment's going to get wrecked. We have the town hall here. We have the queen here. We have 2 inferno towers. All that's going to go down. The air sweepers are going to go down. The last air defense in the core goes down. Now we just have 2 on the backside to deal with. But we still have balloons alive. We still have Yetis in the core. We're just going to drop in our debt collectors down here. Start cleaning up some of that trash. Queen up here. Warden's up here. Minion Prince is up here. We didn't even use his ability. We're swagging it this time because he really never took an angle where I could shoot it, so I just didn't use it. Just swagged it. Like I said, obviously this wasn't the highest level base, but we absolutely decimated it. I don't even know if we lost any super minions. We have so many left in that pack. We still have balloons which stayed up too, which is really surprising, because basically those are just there to tank and to pull air traps to keep your super minions alive. So if your balloons make it to the backside of the base, to the end of the attack, you know you crushed the base big time. So we're going to 2x through this now. Last building does go down, and an absolutely crushing 3-star. So let's go get into another one. Alright, into our next attack here. Another solid Town Hall 13. We shoot our giant arrow, and we got 2 air defenses. Unfortunately, we did miss the sweeper again, but like I said, that's what your freezes are for anyway. And this time, my royal champion actually was upgrading, so I used the king here. I'm just going to use him to funnel the other side. Obviously, way better if you have your royal champion. But this is actually not bad, because the king can walk down this channel here, and he can actually get that air defense if we want him to. It's just going to be a little bit late because he's so slow getting through there. I should probably pop his ability now and make sure that air defense goes down, but honestly, it's not going to matter. Blimp makes it to the town hall, so we triple clone. This time, I believe... Okay, no, I thought I had all balloons that time, but I don't. I see some Yetis in there. Like I said, you can tweak that to your liking. You don't have to do the mix. You can do 1 of each. It really doesn't matter. Our queen is going to stay at full health. She's down here at the bottom. And our minion prince is in the core with some super minions. The defending royal champion goes down. We still have balloons alive, tanking for this huge pack of super minions, which is going to be really, really nice for us. And where are we at here? Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I am using the healing tome, but like I said, you could use the rage vial. You would tear through the base even faster, but then the problem is, if you run into a lot of splash damage and you lose all your super minions at once, you could be in trouble. So I like the survivability, personally, of the healing tome, but like I said, that is completely up to you guys. So our queen, again, full health with her healers, isn't going to go down. There's nothing really that's going to stop our minion prince either, as long as he doesn't hit a Seeking Air Mine. We have a pretty nice pack of super minions down here at the bottom. Should hopefully be able to overwhelm that multi-inferno. I think they will, especially with the warden there. Yep, they're going to take that down, no problem. The Tesla goes down. We just have a cannon and a bomb tower now, so nothing that can stop us. Another nice solid 3-star. And like I said, the queen, again, stays alive to the end of the attack because of that healer puppet. That's why I really enjoy the healer puppet, and I think it's definitely really good for this attack. But like I said, if you don't have it upgraded, maybe it's not worth it, but if you have it upgraded enough to where it's usable, in my opinion, I would definitely use it. But let me know in the comments how you guys like this army, and if it works out for you guys. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.